Welcome, world, to another edition of Inside the Pocket, a subsidiary of the Better Bro Podcast, baby. And I am your boy, your host, Low Pro, and I'm joined today with my two illustrious co-hosts. You got Mr. D.I.V. and you got Mr. Susanova. Over. And today, we're gonna bring y'all Where's the Driver? The Tory Lanez edition, featuring Megan Thee Stallion.
I love that movie.
I'm sure y'all been hearing everything that's going on in court cases and shit. Before we get into all this, all I want y'all to know, he guilty. Guilty.
Yeah, right. Split jury over here.
Knock him up. Throw away the keys. He ain't scared of. This ain't 94 no more. Nah. Anyways, DIV, Screwface. Maybe y'all two could illuminate our audience and myself with what's going on today or this week with the court cases or the whole situation, rather.
So I guess I started off.
Yeah, let's hear DIV's version of events. This should be good.
So if y'all been living under a rock, y'all don't know what's going on. There's been this case of Tory Lanez, Meg Thee Stallion's friend Kelsey, and another unknown driver were all involved in a situation where Meg ended up getting shot in the leg. All right?
In the foot.
In the foot.
Distinctions.
Details matter. All right? So, a couple months ago, or maybe a couple years ago, was it a year? Has it been a year? I don't know. It's been a while, right? Girl got shot in her leg. They went out. So, Meg Thee Stallion and her friend, they went out to a party. They got invited to Kylie Jenner's house, to go hang out, do the damn thing, party, whatever, I don't know, enjoy themselves, right? So, what could have made this night any better? Tory Lanez, right? Who you want to invite to make the party even better? Tory Lanez. So fucking Meg Thee Stallion hits up Tory Lanez, hey, come out, hang out with us, we out here. He pulls up, and then he shows up there. He's like, oh damn, there's Kylie Jenner over there. This might be my only chance to get with that, to bag that, right? I mean, that funky ass looking nigga, fucking Travis Scott, can pull that. This shit, the nigga like me got it. I mean, a nigga like me.
The nigga that looks like he's 40 years old and balding. Yeah.
How the story is going. This is how the rumors on the internet are going, and all that type of stuff. And
allegedly. So this is all alleged.
Well, the Kylie Jenner part isn't really alleged because mad people were there. Mad people knew what happened at the party. You know what I'm saying? And there's
but Meg's feelings are alleged at this point. Alleged how she's feeling about this is alleged.
Oh yeah, alleged. Yeah, all right, whatever. Alleged for the whole episode is the alleged episode. So Kylie Jenner is like, oh yeah, this nigga Tory Lanez isn't doing a lot, whatever. But he's over there talking to her, whatever. Actually, I don't even know what she's thinking. I would imagine that Tory Lanez, she's like the type of nigga to do a lot, but who knows? No, I guess most rappers is like that. Let me get the story going, all right? Go with story.
Hey, my bad. Keep going.
Meg Thee Stallion drinking, sees that shit going on with Tory Lanez. She's like, wait, I'm fucking around with this nigga right now. And she goes over there, grabs this nigga up, makes a scene, acting all crazy. Kylie Jenner's like, oh hell no, this crazy big ass black bitch ain't gonna come in here acting like she in the streets. Get out of here. Kick her out, her friend Kelsey out, and Tory Lanez, I guess, whatever, he came battling out a little bit afterwards or something, I don't know. They go on the drive, whatever. People start talking, arguing in the car. Everybody's drunk. Everybody's drinking. They're having a good time, but the arguments turn into shit talking. Shit talking turns into, hey, I'm sleeping. You don't even know that your friend was cheating on me or cheating on you or whatever. Like, Tory Lanez ends up saying some wild shit about how Meg's been sleeping around with all the dudes that Kelsey's messing with, and him being one of them, man, and something that Meg be doing, I guess. I don't know. So they start arguing in the car. Everybody's arguing. Get out the car. I guess Meg and Kelsey start tussling, and this is a alleged story. Shit. They start tussling. Something happens with a gun, and I don't know if Tory Lanez comes out and shoots somebody.
So allegedly,
allegedly,
Tory Lanez is hanging out the window. Rat-ta-ta-ta-ta, dance, bitch, dance. Rat-ta-ta-ta-ta.
This is where the story gets kind of switches up. There's no doubt that they left the party and then they were in the car together. But this is where the story gets weird. Everything kind of deviates at this point. So Meg says, or how Meg's story goes, is that the arguing got to be too much. She wasn't really involved in the argument, and it got to be too much. So she wanted to leave the car and go somewhere. And when she tried to do that, Tory Lanez came out the car and shot her. The reason being why he was so mad and upset why he shot her is because he said that his music was trash and insulted his music. And you know how short niggas' ego is. He's like, yo, you call me short? And comes out where whenever they hear anything, it's just, you call me short. And the nigga came out the car and started shooting over the window and told her to dance, bitch. She got shot in the leg.
That sounds like some old Western type shit, man.
Yes, that's some. I don't know if that's what they do in Canada. I don't know what they tell niggas dance in Canada before they shoot. But anyways, she got hit, which sucks. It's fucked up. She became a victim, all that type of stuff. And after that, she went back in the car with Tory Lanez, and they called the cops. The cops pulled up. The cops had her come out the car. She says that she, at the time, wanted to protect Tory Lanez, so she just said that she stepped on glass. That's why she was bleeding. And I don't know who removed the bullets and all that type of stuff from her leg, but whatever. She ends up coming out saying that she got shot, and then people are like, well, who shot you? How did you get shot? What happened? People started to say, oh, she shot herself, or she didn't even get shot, all this other shit. So she comes out and says, yes, I got shot, and Tory Lanez shot me, da-da-da, this and that. And that caused firestorm. Everybody knows what happens from there. Kelsey can't understand until her side of the story, so I guess I could tell this from her point of view. Yeah. Our story goes from the moment of the car is that Kelsey says everybody in the car was arguing. It wasn't just me and Tory Lanez arguing. Meg was arguing with all of us. The car got pulled over, and me and Meg Thee Stallion like bumped into each other or something like that. She said, I don't know. And then I guess she said she turned around and heard a shot. And then Meg got shot or something, and then she didn't say who shot who. She's pled the fifth in a lot of parts.
She said no snitching. I ain't no snitch. I ain't talking to no police. Right.
Allegedly.
So she that happened. She says that after when Meg got shot, the ambulance came or something like, I can't remember exactly all the stuff she says, but it was not important. All the other stuff is too much detail to get into right now. But the gist of her story is that there was an argument amongst everybody. Tussle happened. She didn't see what happened exactly. She said that she didn't shoot Meg. To clarify, she didn't do it. So that leads to say, if Meg's saying that Tory Lanez shot her, and Kelsey saying that she didn't shoot her, it makes you lean to believe that Tory Lanez shot her until you heard what the rumors on the internet. That's kind of in favor of Tory Lanez, and I'll get to that one too. So that's kind of what Kelsey's story is. Kind of a little bit different, saying, and there's contact between her and Meg Thee Stallion, even though she said they bumped into each other. Meg's story said that they didn't even fight, or did not fight. They didn't even bump into each other. They didn't have no contact. Kelsey walked up to her after she got shot, and then Tory Lanez walked up right after her, and then they went back to the car. So in Meg's story, there was no contact between her and Kelsey. In Kelsey's story, there was contact between her and Meg, but she described it as bump or something like that. So that's Kelsey's story, right? And then you got the story on the internet that's kind of more favored to Tory Lanez, was kind of the story I told a little bit earlier. Meg and Tory Lanez, everybody's at the party. Tory acts up, tries to flirt with Kylie Jenner. Meg gets mad, she gets drunk, and they're messing around. They get kicked out of the party, go into the car, they start arguing, complaining, da-da-da. Everybody's arguing. Niggas start bringing up some little shit, because that's what short niggas do. He brings up some shit about, when I fucked you and I fucked you too, and you don't even know that shit, because she fucking cheating on you. And fucking that caused the beef between the girls. But what people say is that it spilled out from the car, because it get kind of dicey inside the car. Spilled out into the street where Meg was putting the beats on, and Kelsey putting the beats on her, and then somehow.
Hold on. So, from just again, we don't know Tory Lanez's full story. He hasn't truly came out and said it.
Yeah.
But from everything I'm hearing from both sides of the story, what would truly be, because unless his ego is like on 100, I don't feel like that is enough motivation for somebody to shoot at somebody.
She was insulting Tory Lanez and he got mad and shot her.
Yeah, but that doesn't seem motivational enough.
That's the reason why.
And even from old girl story, if it's her and Megan Thee Stallion outside fighting, right? What reason does Tory Lanez have to shoot her at that point? If anything, he gonna watch the fight. Let me see some titties pop out or some shit.
Probably, most, and he's drunk too, so yeah. I mean,
so why would he pull the gun out at that point?
I don't know. I'm just saying this.
I know.
But this one heavily favors Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? This is like internet stuff that's going on out there.
For all we know, they went to the party. There was an activating event there that got them kicked out the party. They all left together in the car. They were all arguing inside the car. And it wasn't until Megan Thee Stallion was outside the car that shots rang out, right?
Yeah.
So again, why wouldn't he pull the gun in the car and fire in the car, point blank, pretty much, if the goal was to shoot her?
Maybe he was trying to scare her, or I don't know what it was.
I mean, he did say he was drunk. Maybe, I don't know. He was trying to be one of them Western guys, like y'all said, and just be like, dance, pow, 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 shoot at the ground, how you see in the movies. So he's looking at life like it's a movie, and he's drunk and out of his mind.
But another thing, DIV didn't really mention it too much, but post the shooting, after the shooting, when Meg Thee Stallion took the pictures of the thing, they said that there was no bullet fragments. Nobody could actually find the bullet fragments that allegedly went up in her foot. And even then, the scars on her foot look more like fucking just broken glass, like she legit cut her foot. That's just words that I'm hearing. I'm not saying these are law, these are facts. That's just word that I heard through my limited Google search and YouTube.
Tell me what kind of gun and bullet, was supposedly
unless he was using what was it, hollow tips that break off into fragments.
Yeah.
And then he shot the ground, and then like some of them just went over there, scarred up her foot, which is possible. You're not gonna find the actual bullet up in her foot. So that's what they're saying. They say her foot just looks scarred up, like she legit cut it. But again, they
that was immediately after it was
smashed on the impact instead of rather staying whole to cause as much damage, like scarring damage as possible. And those could have been what hit her foot. But what I'm still getting hung up on myself is the lack of motivation on the other side. And then again, you say he was drunk. Hey, alcohol makes motherfuckers do some of the wildest shit ever, man. It do, man. That liquid courage you get up in your system. You out here 5'2", got there 120 pounds, thinking that you could take on the Rock or somebody, man.
I mean, also, the whole thing about her saying that his music is trash would hold weight as motivation. Because like you said, he is drunk.
Nah, nobody who's sensible in the jury hears that is going like.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, he's drunk, and also he's a short guy.
Yeah.
So it's like a normal person or normal wait, hold up, hey, stop.
You heightist, you elitist, heightist.
No, us guys here who are normal.
Listen, nobody here knows. Okay. Under normal circumstances with anybody else, no matter the height, they have a little bit more sense, all right? But like you said, he had that liquid courage in him. He may already have that whole Napoleon syndrome already.
Yeah.
And he has a woman who is a little bit taller than him.
An Amazon, a stallion.
Yeah, I mean, she's not really even that tall. She's like 5'9". So it's just, it will dig at your ego a bit. And also, she is, depending on who you talk to, at the time, I wouldn't say she was a bigger artist, but you know they're kind of like neck and neck depending on the demographic. They're like,
I'm gonna be honest with you, states wise, I don't see how Tory Lanez is a big artist. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I can understand why Meg is a bigger. Even though her music gets repetitive to me,
he definitely has. I think like I guess nationwide you would say Meg is definitely the bigger artist, but I will say Tory Lanez does have a fan base. Like it's definitely big, and I can see it being nationwide. I don't know if it's as big as Meg's nationwide.
Be honest, when's the last time you just not yourself, just heard somebody else bumping Tory Lanez?
I've heard that. I've definitely heard that, and not as much as I used to.
It's that one song.
Tory Lanez's been around. You gotta understand that he's been around for a while. He's a very consistent artist. Like he's very, very consistent. Like Tory Lanez.
Name me 3 singles.
Huh?
Name me 3 of his singles.
What's that song? That one with T-Pain. That shit with T-Pain. What's it called?
Exactly.
What is it called? I know this is what's the shit? I can't remember that shit with T-Pain. And then he has Say It. He has Say It.
You try to say that shit is forgettable.
Exactly.
It's a remix of fucking I'm Sprung. It's
that's like
you see that reaction Screwface just gave? Oh, that one. Exactly. That's Tory Lanez's whole career.
Listen, that's literally the only Tory Lanez song I know that's new, I guess.
I'm be honest with you, the only song I know is Say It, and I don't even remember it half the time. And to be honest, I think Bryson Tiller sings that song most of the time. Anytime I'm trying to remember that song, first person in mind that comes is Bryson Tiller. And not Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez been
all right, don't you dare.
He's been very consistent. But he definitely hasn't reached. He's been around longer than Meg, or he's been consistently popping, or not popping, but consistently with a large fan base longer than Meg has been popping. It's like consistent stream for Tory Lanez, and then Meg kind of shoots up here. It's like she goes. It's like she's not even here on the meter, and then she kind of shoots up. And Tory Lanez, this is Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? Tory Lanez has been around since like Drake's been around. So Tory Lanez.
So that's why I say that could, like her saying his music is trash, because when you think about what he like DIV said, he's been out before her, has been releasing music consistently like before her, but it's like she just had a meteoric.
New York.
It would be a meteoric rise, because like meteors don't rise. Yeah, but meteors don't rise though. That's not.
Well, it's notable. It's a notable.
Listen,
it's
a
notable.
I can understand Tory Lanez lasting longer overall. I get that because I do agree. He do stay consistent, put out music and shit. I just personally don't see how he's famous. I don't hear nobody playing it. I don't look to like, yo, I'm in the mood to hear some Tory Lanez today. It's never really. I might be in the mood to just hear Say It. That's just about it.
He's like,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna have to go on Spotify to see what Say It sounds like.
He managed to maintain his fan base all these years, which is not easy to do. How many people have a fan base at one point and then nobody listens to him at all, like at all?
Jaquan.
Bryson Tiller. Oh, yeah, Jaquan.
Bryson Tiller still got a fan base, man. Don't play Bryson.
He does. I don't know.
I heard that second album was trash. I mean, don't get me wrong. The first album was great. I loved it. But I've heard the second album wasn't really worth listening to, so I didn't even bother listening to it. I might listen to it just to see if it is good. But yeah, I don't know. Might be able to put Bryson to it.
Like Black, you Six Black or Black, whatever you want to call him.
Technically, it's Black, but we call him Six Black.
Yeah, he isn't like all over the place with all these crazy hits, but he's a consistent dude. You go to his fucking page or whatever, you'll find some fire shit up there to listen to. Like there's some people.
I agree with you with that fully, but Tory Lanez though, I personally can't find much fire music. Meg Thee Stallion, I feel like she's gonna die off pretty soon. Yeah, she's high, right? Well, I feel like she's already dying off. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like she's already.
She got every award you could possibly get.
We talk about the top female artists now, for real. We talk about Cardi B there. We talk about Cardi B. We saying Cardi B.
We talking about just like music wise or like skills wise?
Music wise, because right now the argument, music, if we're gonna stick in the lane that Meg Thee Stallion that we're comparing with right now, then I'm saying Cardi B.
I think Meg Thee Stallion raps better than Cardi B.
Fuck.
Oh, no. Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
What?
No.
Megan's. I like Cardi. Don't get me wrong, but Megan's honestly a better.
Megan definitely raps better than Cardi B.
No, she doesn't. Cardi B.
But Cardi B makes better. Cardi B makes better music though. That's the thing.
Way better music. Way better. Listen,
yo,
Cardi B. Yo,
no, ain't no way in hell y'all gonna tell me
way better.
Meg Thee Stallion who raps exactly the same every fucking time. Can't sing. Cardi B switches up the flow like how many times? And y'all serious? She stays like her cadence is so much better than fucking Meg Thee Stallion, man.
But we're just talking about rapping. I'm just saying like who raps better is Meg Thee Stallion can rap better, but she's not a better. I don't think she makes better music. This way,
yeah, I think that's why he's saying.
Been out. If we talk about consistency at a high level, Cardi B's been there. I really think Meg Thee Stallion is a better rapper than Cardi B.
She's not.
Meg has better. Meg is a better lyricist in that sense. I think she just makes music. She makes music that's gonna sell, or tries to make music.
I thought you were gonna say makes music that sucks. I was about to agree with you.
Nah, I mean she does got some good songs, but I mean don't ask me to name them. But she does have some.
Only two songs come to mind when you say Meg Thee Stallion. Savage and Body Yaddy Yaddy Yaddy.
Bro, all I know is that I just see her butt. That's it.
That's it.
Like
you are a misogynist. All right.
She puts it out there. Let me dig my eyes out.
So what if she's wearing that shit with her cheeks hanging out? You're supposed to be listening to the music, not looking at her ass in this music video that goes along with the music. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I don't know any other female rappers that be rapping, and I don't know what the ass looks like. Like I just don't. Like I'm sorry. I know every female rapper that I know. I kind of know what the ass looks like. So.
Well, how does young M.A. ass look like?
She sags her pants, so you might know. So who knows?
You said she's on OnlyFans?
I know. I said she be sagging her pants, so you never know.
Oh yeah. The next time I see a young M.A. video, I'll check it out and see.
You ain't gonna
I'm an old ass nigga now. I can say shit like that.
This nigga's been waiting his whole life to do
that. My whole life to be lying.
Tired of being a young nigga, man. I've been waiting to be old ass nigga. I can do all this shit.
Hey, you better not bring all them titties around here.
Hey, young blood, that's you over there, young blood. That's you over there, young blood.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I went to such a child. I can't be acting.
So back to the.
I'm saying.
Wait, oh yeah.
Tory Lanez going to jail, man. He going to jail.
Lock him up.
Thanks.
I mean, so far, it's kind of hard to say.
Even though, because hold on, let me explain right quick. I don't mean to cut you out, man, but like.
Yeah, go ahead, explain.
Because from no matter which perspective of the two stories told so far, Meg Thee Stallion gets hit in both of them. Both of them are not the shooter. And the only other person who has legit beef to pull the gun will be Tory Lanez. The driver has not been brought up as a, like, they said everybody was arguing in the car. He's probably telling everybody, shut the fuck up, I'm trying to drive. I'm trying to drive here, niggas. I don't see that as motivation to shoot Meg Thee Stallion. Like, so everything does point at Tory Lanez being the shooter at this point. Even though I don't fully understand his motivation for doing it, I do see Tory Lanez as being guilty in that aspect.
All right. So how about this? I got one for you. How about just bear with me, right? Even though there was no residue on this man. All right. So what if all we know isn't what we really know? Everybody's saying that I didn't shoot. What we think everybody's lying. But what if they're all telling the truth? Megan's like, oh, Tory Lanez shot me, but Tory Lanez like, I didn't shoot her. And then Kelsey's like, I didn't shoot her. What if the driver really shot Meg?
But then how come? Okay, so I see what you're saying. Meg Thee Stallion is making an assumption because she was preoccupied with old girl was preoccupied with her, so now they're both assumed. The girl saying that, hey, I don't know. Meg Thee Stallion is gonna assume it's Tory because that's her most direct connection for doing anything against her. So the only other person who would know the full truth would be Tory Lanez, and who is currently telling the truth, saying that I didn't shoot her. Right? So then the driver is the last suspect. And it's like the fucking Clue games. The butler did it. In this case, the driver did it.
Didn't they find gunshot residue on them or something, though?
On both of them. But with gunshots, though. If we was all in the room together and I shot a gun, we would all have residue on us. To some degree. Me being the shooter, I would have the most. You guys would have trace elements. All the media said was like, hey, Tory Lanez and the girl, fuck, what's her name? Kelsey? Kelsey, that's what I
think was all over the place.
She also had gunshot residue, gunpowder residue on her. That's just from proximity. I'm pretty sure Meg Thee Stallion probably would have had some on her too.
Well, I mean, the distance that she got shot from matters too. If she's already over there, she's not gonna have that shit on her.
Yeah, she's not gonna have it on her, but I'm pretty sure the driver is gonna have it. If he's shot from right there in the car, like they're saying, there's a chance that the car has it inside of it and the driver will have it on him too.
And they ain't say nothing about the freaking car. If the inside of the car had it.
That portion I can't remember. But I do know they said for a fact Kaylee and fucking Kelsey and Tory.
How was Kaylee?
Had it on them.
Yeah, I've seen reports that said that Kelsey had it on her. And that's probably why most folks is like, yeah, she shot him instead of Tory.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it's just I don't know. Honestly, don't know. I mean, obviously, something happened. I ain't seen the pictures of the foot, so I can't say. I mean, I haven't really followed it that much. So, what you guys are telling me is pretty much all I know. So, and I've only seen bits and pieces on the internet, but it's the same thing that you guys are telling me. Is what I'm saying. So it's just, it does seem allegedly that Tory is guilty. So, from what everybody else is saying, he's the only person who's probably gonna have a different story, unless we finally find the driver and he gives his version of events that can back up everything. Because I mean, all three of them
his version of events is going who giving me the bigger check. Meg or Tory?
Possibility.
That's why he holding out.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not a murder case, so they're not really gonna look into it that much. So I mean, he could literally lie on stand and nobody would give a shit.
Yeah,
it's just it's he said versus he said she said at this point.
Thanks.
But isn't it the state that's bringing the charges against him? Not really even Meg.
It's not even like Meg versus him. It's them trying to get him on something. It's California. Because they're bringing Meg in to help convict this motherfucker. The prosecutor's trying to do it. So
right. So
to help out with that.
I mean, honestly, it's best for all of them to just tell the truth then, because if
the truth isn't exactly what people want to hear, and a lot of it gets people upset. Not saying that we're not hearing the truth, but certain things that are coming out are dividing people a whole lot. When it's weird because the truth is supposed to bring people together, but the more shit comes out, that people hear it and they interpret it this way, interpret it that way, and they pull bits and pieces out and say all types. It's just crazy, boys. It's crazy.
This is the tough thing. Like the party, we can clarify. We have concrete proof of that because there was witnesses. But this part of the story it gets muddy because all you have is the testament of those involved in it. So it's just like you don't have a third party. You don't have an unbiased third party like a video. Because if you had a video can't lie to you. It's right there. So this is where it gets tricky because you now trust
Jerry Jones is right there, guys. Jerry Jones is right there.
He saw the whole thing. Right?
Nah,
he was curious. What can I say? He was just curious.
He was curious. I don't know why you keep trying to bring that man into it. Like, come on, man. Now you're just being a dead horse. Get out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard. Like
Well,
I
I will
want to
say,
believe that.
I just want to add to what you're saying because this might help clarify some stuff, right? This hasn't come out yet, or I don't think, or not come out. This person hasn't came out yet. I don't think they had him show up to the courtroom or anything like that. Yeah, I don't know if they have, but I've heard that there's a witness that was watching what was going on when everybody was outside the truck. Like they said, they saw two females fighting, and then they seen a female and a gun. Not female with a gun, I guess. I think I seen it on the news past something, but a female and a gun. I seen a female and a gun, but they also seen two females fighting.
Holy shit. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah,
what if it's really one of the two females had the gun? And part of the reason why the state is now suing them, because the state doesn't know, right? So the state believes, given everything, it's Tory Lanez that did it, right?
Okay.
But Meg Thee Stallion and her friend was really trying to cover each other and wanted this to go away. So that's why they didn't go to court. Right? So now Tory
Lanez could have been away, yeah.
20 plus years because the state believes he did it. And even with all this going on, them two females are still don't want neither one of them to get in trouble for having the gun, but they're still mad at each other for the whole argument that happened in the car. And the egos are colliding. I might be stretching here, but hey, it's a possibility. It's a fucking possibility. They're all in the car driving together. They're arguing in the car. Megan fucking Kelsey.
Tabitha.
Megan Kelsey. All their fucking dirt gets spilled to each other. They hop out. They start squabbling. One of the two pull out the gun. Meg shoots herself in the foot, or Kelsey shoots Meg in the foot. Either way, that shit goes down. And then while that's going on, Tory Lanez hangs out, his big ass head out the window. Dance, bitch, dance.
Dance, bitch, head out.
Right? Tory Lanez is now only guilty of possibly instigation.
Man,
leading up to
you just tell me a story like that makes me want to. I sent that nigga to jail. You know, when you just saw that, like him just instigating, like, no wonder they turned on him. Like, no, you want to send this nigga to jail? Yeah, fuck it, let's send this nigga.
Yeah, like she got shot in the foot. That he just makes one of them lame ass jokes like "dance, bitch, dance," and then shit spirals from there. Two females is that they believe they know Tory didn't do it, but they're also not gonna send each other to jail.
Yeah,
but they're still mad at each other.
Yeah, I think that's
it gets wicked sometimes.
There's truth in what you just said. I feel like when it comes to interpersonal shit that's going on with the case or with each other, I think they definitely don't fuck with each other, but they're probably like still trying to look out for each other and make sure the other one ain't going to jail. Because even and they are saying that there's people who are biased. People are saying that Kelsey's just trying to got paid off by fucking Tory Lanez or some shit. Different sides are saying all different types of shit. One side is saying because Meg lied about one thing, she lied about the entire thing. She lied about this and that. I don't want to bring all her lies because I don't want this to turn into that type of shit. But people are saying that she said lies and all that. You can look at it. You can look back and see what she's been talking about. That stuff that's going on, and people use that as evidence to negate the whole thing, the whole process. You know. And I mean, there's truth to truth to someone's credibility, but there's also truth to someone being in a certain state of I'm getting shot and I don't know really what's going on or what to do and all types of other shit. There's truth to that.
So, with all that being said, I want to ask y'all one question, and we're not going to dive too much more deeper in this. Let's wrap this up. But why did she get back in the car? Allegedly. They said after she got shot, Meg Thee Stallion got back in the car with Tory Lanez. Me personally, I believe that the power dynamic went into play. Again, this is all alleged, but she went back into the car after just getting hit in her foot. I'm saying the power dynamic went into play. Fight or flight goes into play. She chose flight. That means she decided to...
yeah, that's not really, that's comply. Flight would be to run away. Fight would be to like scrap it out. Yeah, the little dude with the gun.
No, flight could also be interpreted as her instead of fighting. She just goes over there and become subservient to him because he literally has a gun, allegedly.
I don't think that's flight, man. I think flight is literally fight or flight. Like that emotion, that instinct isn't to calm down and comply and do what the person says.
That is what fight or flight is.
No, fight or flight
could be interpreted.
Bro, we about to argue about what fight or flight.
No, we can argue this because it is a fact. Fight or flight does not. You are taking it too literal. You are taking it too literal.
Bro, that's why they call it what it's called.
I know that's why they originally. The very literal definition of it is, hey, I'm either gonna punch you or I'm gonna run away. It could also be interpreted as, hey, I'm gonna contend against you. Literally, it could also mean I'm going to contend against you or I'm not.
You don't have enough time to think to comply with him. Fight or flight is in the moment. You don't have no thought to I'm gonna comply with this thinking. It's I'm running or I'm fighting. That's it. That's just that.
Another form of her running would be her just going along with him and not agitating him even more.
It takes more than a moment to consider.
Oh my God, man! Are you serious?
I'm not waiting for words. You're thinking too slow. I'm telling you, it's instant. That's what fight or flight is. At the very moment of the interaction, you're gone or you're fighting. I'm swinging.
Yes. At the very moment, her thoughts are, am I going to continue to agitate this situation or am I just going to go in this fucking car and behave?
If I go down, fight or flight did not kick in.
Screwface, you're hella silent right now.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Hold on. Screwface is silent. I want to hear what he got to say right quick.
Why are we having a debate on fight or flight?
Because Magnus allegedly, after she got hit, she went back into the car with Tory Lanez, allegedly. So that's why I'm like, fight or flight kicked in. He wanted to contend about fight or flight and said that's not what fight or flight means. Fight or flight means it only means you run away. Run away.
Run away.
Flight is not sitting there and being like, I'm sorry.
Fight does not always mean you literally putting physical hands on somebody or knees and feet. It doesn't always mean that. Flight doesn't always mean you running away. It can also mean you backing down ideas.
Fight means grabbing a fire extinguisher, and my friend grabbing a cooker, and the other guy grabbing a chair, right? Like in the video, that's fight. How the video described it. Fight is you and your office co-workers grabbing a fucking keyboard, a chair, and a fire extinguisher, and waiting behind the door for a gunman to come and hit them. Flight is running the fuck out the building. That's what the video said. The video did not say fucking flight is comply. Did you see that damn video?
I don't know what video you're talking about.
What to do with active shooter?
We might need to Google this shit.
The government issued active shooter fucking video and how to survive active shooter training. The two choices they give you is fight or flight. When they describe fight, you and the rest of the assholes inside the office with you.
Why they gotta be all assholes?
Huh?
You grab the rest of the assholes. There's an active shooter, and we're still the assholes. There's an active shooter.
You gotta fight, bro.
Like, yo, there's a fucking active shooter. Ah, boy, I don't know if I want to tell Greg about this. This is a fucking asshole. Might tell him to go down there and check it out, to be honest with you.
They was like, yo, when he comes in there, the video says, give it all you got. Like, give it all you got. Because it's do or die. That's what the video said. And then when it said flight, it was like the moment comes and you take off to any exit that you go find. You and your co-workers
That's the definition for that scenario.
That's what it says. Fight or flight. That's how they describe it.
That's the definition for that scenario.
I was about to say, that definitely seems apt for that scenario in and of itself.
But what else? What else scenario is
Yo, you cannot comprehend fight or flight using processes.
Fight or flight. It's not. It can be.
Like I could choose flight right now by not engaging in this no more and just say you're right. But then I'd be fucking wrong. I'd be fucking wrong if I did that.
Evading something. You have to be evading.
Yes, she's evading getting shot again. She's evading continuing agitating this dude. She's evading that.
Evading capture as well. Like I'm not. Flight is not subjugation. Flight is you have the chance to fly away. You have the chance to.
I ain't gonna lie. This has been going on so long. I have no idea who is on right now. I really don't. I just don't. I'm like, who's arguing what point right now? Like, let's go back to the question. I think it's a very good question because I don't. If she did, like I said, I don't know much about the case, so I don't know. I didn't know if she did went back in the car. If she did, that's a very good question as to why. Because I mean, people were saying that they were together at the time. I don't know. Like I said, I don't pay attention to all that good shit. But if they were together, if he allegedly did shoot her, then I mean that would technically count as a case of domestic violence. And if it's that, then we all know that the victims of domestic violence usually always tend to go back to their abusers. So that may be why she went back in the car with him. Like, she already didn't want to tell the police what happened from what I've seen. They came, they just said, she stepped on glass or whatever. I forgot what the excuse she gave to the police was. So, I mean, that could have played into it. But if that isn't the case, then I don't know. I don't know why she would get back, because if that was me, you shoot at me, I'm done with you. I'm not going back with you.
Well, that's what I hope. Like
that was you shot me and you hit me. Oh nah.
What if I told you guys the cop that was in the case was also a domestic abuser and got suspended? Like I guess a little bit after what this shit happened. So everything that he I guess involved in the case. And I don't know if it fucked with the case or something, but yeah, I guess he's a domestic abuser too, bro. Yeah, what a wonderful world. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, you know what? Let me not even go there. I'm not even gonna go there. I was gonna say something.
Nah, say it, man. Say it.
I'm about to say there's a lot of police officers that get caught up in that shit.
We don't got. We already talked about firefighting. We can't get into police brutality and shit, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think Tory Lanez, in all honesty, everything so far is pointing towards him. Everything to me points on. There are some very questionable portions of this case. And the new thing that I thought about where is probably
Kelsey.
That's what I was gonna say.
You said Keller?
She's probably the shooter.
I'm about to go look up and see if there's somebody named Keller on Facebook later.
Nobody. Unless the first name is Helen.
Because I want to see if somebody actually named their child Keller. What?
No.
I believe if it's not Tory, then it was her. It was a friend. It was her. And them two and Tory Lanez has been trying his best not to say shit, because as soon as he says something that's hurting his career, even if he wins the case, if he says something labeled as a snitch,
they will never look at this man again the same.
Yeah,
never. And he already had niggas already didn't like him. Now people got a reason to not like him. They hate him.
So I mean, I generally feel like everybody's gonna lie to save their own ass, honestly. Because like I said, there's no hard evidence. I mean, unless you look at the whole getting shot in the foot thing, that's obviously hard evidence. But since we're kind of debating who shot who, because we like we said, the evidence is pointing towards Tory so far. But now we're saying there's a witness that says that there might have been a woman who actually was the one who did that shit. Me personally?
Not to mention, one other thing. The friend kept pleading the fifth with everything. So.
Oh yeah. During the court case, she kept pleading the fifth. Yeah, exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. Like honestly, as of right now, the evidence is pointing to her, but that's suspicious as fuck. Yeah. I understand street code and everything, but
why are you pleading the fifth if you didn't shoot nobody?
Yeah. What? Because part of pleading the fifth is you don't want to say that will incriminate yourself.
I mean, she also could be using it just to not snitch. So we don't know who she's snitching on. Like, is she snitching on herself, self-incrimination, or is she using it, to not snitch on somebody else?
They also worked out a deal where
so we just don't know.
They worked. her lawyer worked out a deal. Her lawyer worked out a deal with the court and with the prosecutor that no matter what she says during anything in regards to her case, she can't be charged if she slips something or she says something that could incriminate her that has to do with the case. It can't be used against her later on in any other case. So that deal is on the table.
Yeah, she was given immunity.
Yeah, she was. Yeah. She's given immunity. And why do you need immunity?
So again, until right now, it's just suspicious as fuck. I'm still gonna say the evidence right now that we do have is still pointing towards Tory, but she is looking suspicious as fuck to me. She is looking suspicious as fuck.
I mean, I would need all the details that the police got on this. I mean, I'm sure they didn't really do that much digging.
Who are they gonna trust? Do that beats his wife? That guy was beating the crap out of his wife. They gonna trust him? Like,
oh yeah.
Now they're gonna trust the loose kind of cop that plays by his own rules. Yeah, they want to sit on the edge. The hard-boiled officer.
When are you gonna get your shit together, McNulty? I feel like it, Chief.
McNulty gives his chief. That chief has 5 heart attacks a day because of McNulty.
I'm taking these damn blood pressure pills for you, McNulty. I'm fucking gonna die because of you.
Like, God damn it, McNulty, damn it.
Ah, shit. Anyways, man. Barely Broke Podcast. We here for the ride. We're gonna keep y'all updated. Y'all keep us updated with the comments down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, notification. Check us out on all major platforms. Once again, this has been Barely Broke Podcast, baby. We out.